Hey, Matty Mac, can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me, Matt? I know you can. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Matt, can you hear me? You obviously can't hear me. Hello? Oh dear, look at this. Matt, can you hear me? Oh there, T, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me, guys? You can. Cool. Okay. That Matt wasn't replying. He was just kept calling me names, so I didn't know whether he could hear me or not. Because we're using Streamlabs, and I want to try and test it out. A couple of things I can't do at the moment. Very clear. Awesome. Awesome. Look at my hair. What's that doing? I've lost my Be Right Back screen at the moment, but I don't understand that because I've got the stream starting screen, and it's the same kind of it's the same kind of file. Oh, lost the Lego camera again. Oh, come on. That's Matt for you, right? No, my camera's given up the ghost again. Yep, wait a sec. Cool, you can hear me now. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Oh no, face cam. Keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that is how we want this screen to be. We just want the Lego build camera. Yay! All right, things are starting to work. Okay. Next, I need to configure the camera. And first of all, we want to knock that off, zoom in a touch. Then we want to brighten that just a bit, apply, and it should be good. That'll work. Oh, internet good, not because of house fire. Dude, are you all right? Holy cow. I feel sorry for you hearing me and seeing me. That's really bad luck. That's unfortunate. So yeah, we've got let's see. We've got cool. They all work. Nice. Now, do they work when actually something happens that applies to them? We will find out whenever they happen. But yeah. Ooh, yeah, next door house, but we're roof smoke and water damaged. Ouch, dude. But everyone's safe. Okay, you're out of the house then. I'm taking it. I guess you're somewhere else then, Matt. Calm down, John. You'll be skin something. I can't see because there's a stupid love heart in the way on the chat that I can't see the last piece of whatever someone says unless you do a dot that moves it up. Oh right, okay. So calm down, John. You be skint. That Kappa thing. That's like how old now? Oh, you're in your summer house. Okay, okay. G G G G G G G G G. We've got Maryland cookies. Yeah, all the bits are falling all over the place. Can't waste them. So yeah, we got. I forgot how dangerous Maryland cookies were, as in addictive. They are so addictive. It's untrue. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the instructions for this particular build on my screen here. Hang on a second. I'll move that over so that I can still see the chat. And we want Lego. Family's in the lower part of the house, right? Yeah, because the roof is water and smoke damage. When did this happen, Matt? Was it today? All right, so 31147. 31147. This particular model has 3 different builds. We got the retro camera, the video camera, and a TV. So we're going to do the retro camera first, and we'll download that. Hey, what's up, Simon? Hello, hello, hello. What we got here then? Oh, 4 a.m. Saturday morning. So, okay. What is it? Monday today, isn't it? Is it Monday? What day is it today? Is it Monday? Jeez, I've actually lost track of the days. Right, we want this as 3 in 1. 3 in 1. Lego Creator Retro Cam. Done. And that should pop up on the thingamabobber. It's not Friday. It's not even Thursday either. Is it? Actually, it is Thursday, isn't it? Because I took the rubbish out yesterday. So yeah, it's Thursday today, isn't it? Ooh. Thank you, Simon. You're on instructions. You're taking a bit of time. Let's go. The whole system's running a little bit slower because we had a massive update today. And everything's a little bit chuggy. We don't need that bit. We need the instructions. Now this particular set's got a couple of unique pieces to it. One being a strap. And what I want to do today is it's Thursday, yep. It is Thursday. What I want to do is try and build all 3 models today. There we go. Much better. Right, now we've got the instructions up. I got to remember not to use the OBS because we're on Streamlabs now. Oh yeah, you did? Okay. You had a job interview with British Heart Foundation. It went okay, and we'll find out about week's time. Okay. I went for a job interview as well, and a driving assessment, a medical, and a theory test or a literacy test for driving the buses, and I passed. So I got sent some paperwork off that I got from the opticians today for my D4, which is provisional license for driving a bus, and then I start training as soon as it comes back. So I am going to be a bus driver in Darlington. I think that's zoomed out. It isn't, is it? It's not zoomed out at all. I don't think so anyway. I don't think so. Nice one, Simon. Yeah, absolutely, Simon. It is zoomed out. Okay. Then this gives a little bit more perspective. Unless my camera's moved. No, it hasn't. I may have to... Because usually you can't see the keyboard. And I have a huge amount of build space. I think I know what's going on. I haven't put the screen kind of fits in the actual thing, so the build is going to be there. It kind of gives you an idea. Might work. If it's too far away, guys, just let me know. All right, let's open this up. It's not like one of my other videos. Oh, okay. So my last 2 videos, I think, were a bit disastrous. One of them took me ages to open a box, and the other one, my YouTube channel was on in the background on my PC. I forgot completely all about it. Usually it's not. And you could hear me in the background on one of my videos. And I was like, oh. And when I was making the video, I couldn't hear it. But that's because I didn't have a headset in. So, unbeknown to me, I could hear myself. So I was bleeding over my own newer video. and it ruined the video. It ruined the surprise and ruined everything. I was like, ah. And I couldn't really... I can remake it. I just have to think of another way of how to do it. Because basically I had an envelope. And it had parts that the Lego group had sent me. Because there was a video that I did a while back saying epic fail. And it was parts missing. And so... I didn't know that I had parts missing at the time, and there we go. I was building away, and then I found out like I was a couple of parts missing, and then I noticed that I was more pieces missing, and in the end I was about 11, 13 pieces missing. And so I said, right, okay, well, it's a bit of a bust. You want to check the video out, guys. It's called Epic Fail. It's the ATTE mini thing, and I'll get to the chat in a minute because I'm just playing with sharp objects here, trying not to ruin a box as I go, because I sell them on eBay. Yeah, people buy empty boxes with the instructions, of course. You knew it? You knew I would be a bus driver again? Okay, so we got a wheel. So that's going to be the lens, obviously. That's a really cool part usage, actually, for an actual wheel. What we got? Oh, I love it when you get bags of Lego. Oh, hello. Right, okay. Okay. I love it when you get bags of Lego. Love it. Right, so that's TV. So that's the third build. That's the primary build. And we've got some stickers. And this is the secondary build, camcorder. So we're going to try and build all three today. I'm not going to use the instructions because I've got them up on the thingamabobber. Now we've got a... Okay, that must be the strap. Okay, that must be the strap. So how many bags have we got? 4. And they're not really numbered. I'm glad you found it funny, Simon, because I was kind of embarrassed. I was like, oh no. And I had done the intro to that video about 5 times before I was happy with it. And then not realizing that I'm bleeding all over my own microphone and stuff. I was like, what? Oh, it's got some cool colors. We've got some medium azure, or light azure, I think that is actually. We've got some dark brown tiles. Ooh. Not dark reddish brown, dark brown. Got some light azure small plates. And we've got some... I don't think I've got this piece. Oh, maybe I have. Maybe I have. I don't know. Hey, troll! Ooh! Oh, no. Did the mic get ruined from your blood? Hey, did the mic... Hang on a minute. I'm probably not catching up with something here. You had an interview with my dog over walks. I passed. Hopefully I'll get the job. You had an interview over your dog. Nice. Well, I'm hoping you passed, Simon, or Matt, or you messed up big time there. Seen they give the missing leg? Yes, they did, Simon. Yeah. I thought they would give you more as you're on YouTube. No, I'm not big enough. I'm not big enough, mate. How do you mean by did the mic get ruined by my blood, Troll? Got some nice long black plates. That's cool. What else we got? We got panels. You said you bled all over the micro. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. You probably know this anyway. It's a term for CB radio users. I used to have a CB radio many years ago, and it would be bleeding all over the mic. Would be interference and stuff like that. Yeah. Badoosh. Right, so let's get my instructions up. No, I want the PDF. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want the PDF. There we go. Much bigger. Much nicer. All right. So, it's going to be this and a black tile. That's going to go... Can you guys see all right? Would you guys prefer to, would you guys like to see the instructions as well as? Ah, right. So you weren't aware of that. We're going to be on for a little while. So yeah, breaker 19. There you go. Breaker 19. You got your ears on. Yep, you can see. All right, cool. Alrighty. So ever since I've seen this, this set, I saw it in the shops ages ago, and ever since I've seen it, I thought, ooh, you know what? Let's have a go at that. But the price just wasn't right. Well, Game had a sale on, and they had like 50% off it already, and this is a 2024 set, and I picked it up. I was like, oh, I get a chance to build it. I only know a little bit of lingo from my grandpa. He was silver dollar and talking from Michigan to Florida with his CB long antenna. There you go. He was like a right proper enthusiast. Then if he had a big antenna. No, I used to have one in my car. Used to have one in my home. So we had two actually. 2 CBs, one in the car, one at home, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then I had one in my truck. No, actually, it was my van at the time, wasn't it? I had a van. I had one in my van. Don't want cheese wedge. I want that. Yeah, I had an aerial on the side of the house called a silver rod. It was a big silver aerial that I bolted to the side of the house. Jaffa Cake Land, you got your ears on? Watching live stream, and we had one of the something. Right, we had one in the car and one in the cab, one in the car, and at home. Yeah. Yep. I was a bit kind of nuts with it at the time. So this obviously is the base of the camera, and you can see how big it's going to be. It's not going to be huge. I think it's going to probably be about the same size as a normal one, maybe. Oh no, might be a little bit smaller. I wonder what these light as your pieces are being used for. Might be some sort of Easter egg. Not one you can eat either, before someone asks. across the top there, and then was that 6, and so it's going to meet in the middle. Yep, and then a 4. Give me a 4 tile. Ooh, we got a hinge piece. Nice. There it is. It's not very thick camera either. Long antenna was hilarious on his little hatchback. Oh yeah. Yep, hitting bridges and bending. Yes. Evening, folks. What's up, Chris? How you doing, dude? Yo, bro. Are you at work, Chris? He's like, nah, man, I got the day off. Say what? How do you get a day off? Alright, we want a 2x4 brick. There it is. Bus driver Sean, he loves that Lego. He does. Oh, there you go. It's a rhyme. It's a rhyme. Or it's a rhyme. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna have to read it a couple of times just so that I can get the flow. Me and Matt used to do this all the time for Twitch streamers and each other and stuff. Right. So, can someone do a dot for me so I can read the whole thing? Matt's like, do a dot. Just put a dot in the chat and press enter. Oh, there you go. Chris has just said something. Okay. Right, so bus driver Sean, he loves that Lego. He will pick it apart just like a puzzle. They are on the shelf and it is into okay. Right, yeah, okay. Bus driver Sean, he loves that Lego. He'll pick it apart just like a puzzle. They're on the shelf and it's internet wealth, but after all, I'm being myself. Peace. Nice. Yeah, man, I'm at work late this week again. Day shift next week, though. Chris, I might not be able to help you out with the MOT thing now because I may be going into Stockton to do PCV training. So a bit of a heads up there, my bro. Sorry, dude. It always happens like that, doesn't it? And then you get other employers that you've been trying to get work with start calling you now and going, oh yeah, if you're still interested in the job, we got it. You know what? You're a bit late. I've locked myself in with a company. So you're a bit late, my friend. It's a remix from the original. I see that, Matt. I see that. Matt! Oh no, dude. Oh no. Yeah, sorry, dude. It is what it is, right? I was watching, Simon, you'll be happy to hear this. I was watching a bit of Bad Batch yesterday. Managed to watch a couple of episodes. I'm still on series 1. I watched episode 8, 9, and 10, I think. It's cool to have some more of these pieces. I don't have many of those, so that's cool to have those. Like that. Like that. Got a bit of technique going on here as well. That's cool. Alright, so there's the walls of the camera. We're giving the studs there, so we're going to face those off with a tile. I just put those the wrong way, didn't I? Because there's bricks going in here. Yes. Corner bricks, actually. Wow, okay. Alright, okay. Corner brick it is. On each side. Right. A little bit interesting and a good way of using corner bricks, I suppose. Yeah, it's about time. I know, Simon. I know. I know. Will you give me a real good ear bashing? Get watching it. Get watching it. I have to watch it so that I can be able to, because I'm sure TLB is going to want to talk about it if he's going live this weekend, and he'll probably want to talk about it, or Ed will, because I think Ed was trying to talk about it last time, wasn't he? And so many people hadn't seen Series 3, so I'm way behind on that. I need another. Oh, there we go. Right, so this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we need another black plate, don't we? Just there. There we go. Now the L brick will go on like that. And then we put the plate over like that. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. No, really, it's cool. I'm so glad that you passed, mate. Knew you would. No doubt about it. Dude. Yeah, thanks. It wasn't as tricky as I thought it was going to be. The driving assessment was just really basically to see if I could follow orders or instructions, shall I say. The theory test had me for a little bit because there was a lot of numbers involved, but then I looked at the problem a different way, and I was able to solve it. And I thought that I got one wrong, and the pass mark was 6 out of 8, and I got 8 out of 8. So I was like, oh. So I was very I put that. Wait, why is that elevated like crazy? That shouldn't be elevated like crazy. That should not. I put too many. Is that why that didn't work? Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, you're chatting away and completely lost the plot. Alright, I need the tool. I need the tool, man. Take that one off, and then we can keep the rest of it. Pop that on. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Kind of look like disco speakers, or DJ speakers, DJ booth. Chris, your brother is stupid, but only if you talk to him about quantum physics. Ah, dude. How good are you at quantum physics then, Matt? There's got to be something in the middle here as well. I'm missing the plot. Yeah, there is. There's a blue. Of course, bus driver Sean passed. Yeah, they were actually really quite interested in hearing how it went in Arizona with the buses. And I said, I'm hoping it's a lot different. I started interviewing the boss. And he's like, halfway through the interview, right? I only answered about 3 questions. And, well, yeah, he asked me 3 questions. By the time he got into last, on the 3rd question, he's like, I'm really stupid if I don't give you a uniform right now. And I was like, wow. And he goes, yeah, it's going that good. I was like, you're either desperate. You're probably desperate. It's probably desperate. Or it's actually going fairly well. Ooh, some curved bricks. Ooh. I want some curved bricks. I want some curved. Right, I need that. I need that. I need some curved bricks. I need to. There's one. 8 out of 8. Time to 8. Oh, I like that, Chris. I like that, Chris. 8 out of 8. Time to celebrate. Yeah, I was really surprised. I thought I was going to get maybe 6 out of 8, but yeah, I approached the mathematical question a little bit differently, and because I was close to finding the answer the way it was written, and I reversed it basically, and I was like, oh right, that's a bigger number, and I can work with a bigger number. Here we go. I can work with a bigger number and subtract the smaller number and still come up with the same number. And that's what happened. All right, are we getting the lens piece that's coming up? I was just looking at my coffee cup and I noticed it's empty. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Right, I want 2 by 3. I want a 2 by 3. I want a 2 by 3. There it is. I'm stupid. What you say? What I said it's a nice day out today. It sure is a nice day out today. What did you say? I said your butt looks big, but it's fun anyway. Alright, so that's going to go there. And we need another one of those, and a lantern brick, a white lantern brick with a slot. Alright. They put the slots in there now so that if you choke on it, you don't die on it. Try quantum mathematics. That stuff is over the head for me. And I know I had a girlfriend that studied that stuff. Yeah, forget that. Forget that. No thanks. That must be Kat because she was quite a brainy, clever lady. Alright, so we need a red L plate first. A lot of those Cambridge bods were pretty darn clever. And I need another, yeah, there we go. Got quite a few corner bricks in this. That's kind of cool. Don't have many corner bricks. Alright, so pop that down for a bit. And we've got a dark bluish grey. And one of the... I just saw that plate. There it is. Karen. Ah, right. Still a clever Cambridge lass though, right? Alright. Okay. And then... not that one. That one. What? I need that, and I need the connector with the bowl. There it is. Now, what is this piece? Oh, that's going to go there. Alright, alright. Hey, what's up, Biohazard? How's your day going today, mate? How's your day going, Mr. Biohazard? Mr. Biohazard. Like a boomerang, it always finds its way back. It does, actually. I wish my money did the same thing, but that doesn't seem to happen. I throw it away and my wife gets angry. Well, she don't get angry. She gets a little bit concerned. Right, she gave me a bluff your way in quantum maths, and still I was Scooby-Doo. Yeah, oh, mate. Yeah. No. No, it's alright, mate. It's alright. You can keep your quantum physics, mate. And mathematics and stuff. She gave you a book, not a bluff. I kind of figured it was something else, Simon, because you know the bluff doesn't make sense. I can't figure that. Gotta love that autocorrect, right? You don't mean book, you mean bluff. So that's what we're gonna. Oh, we got one of these. We got one of these feet claw pieces. That's cool. I think that's the winder arm, and then we got a winder arm. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be taking pictures anytime soon. I think it's just going to look cool. Okay, so oh, thanks. Someone in my college is messaging me, messaging me, and I'm experiencing things. Oh, the kind. I suppose it depends on what kind of messages those are, really. To what you're experiencing. That goes on there. And then we got the brick there. And the brick with the clip. I think it's, yeah. It's a brick with a clip. Because, wait. Building on the wrong side, Sean. Building on the wrong side. Uh-oh. Building on the wrong side. Right. So, got to take that brick off. Yeah, take that brick off, that plate off, and I want the 2 L plates as well. That's it. Right. So, this is what happens. Didn't turn it around. Right. So let's have it so that the face of the camera is facing me. That makes sense now because there's a hinge there. And this is the upper hinge for the door to put the 35mm film in. Oh, it's a girl as well. Oh, there you go. All right. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. If it's good things, then that's cool. If it's bad things, oh dear. Right. I need an L brick, black L brick. There we go. Perfect. There's a book called Bluff Your Way Through Quantum Maths, as her granddad was coming over and he's big math dude. Oh, I still didn't get what he was talking about. Oh, so she did give you a book called Bluff Your Right. Right. Okay, so autocorrect was not at fault. Gotcha, Simon. So you tried to pretend, and he definitely called your bluff, and you ain't got a clue. No Scoobies. For those of you who are lurking, hi. 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 Right, okay. There we go. Bump. And 2 on there as well. So we want that one. Let's get these in grey as well as black. That's cool. And I think the black ones are inverted actually. So they go the other way. Need a plate, need a plate. There it is. All right, so now we got studs there so that we can face up, put plates on, that kind of thing. Hey, what's up, Dark? How you doing, my dude? Ah, right, okay. So you showed off with your drawing skills, and he showed off with his mathematics skills. Okay. Good on you, Simon. You got to put you got to go with your strengths, without a doubt. And drawing and painting was one of your strengths. Talking rubbish is another one. So bio, was this you're not going to make that stupid mistake again. What kind of stupid mistake was that, my dude? And Dark, you just joined us. We're building the retro camera, my friend. That's what we're doing today. I'm good, thanks. Sin, how's you guys? I actually went for a driving assessment, medical, and interview for bus driving job. And I don't have the license. I don't have the license, but they're going to put me through training. How's that? That's pretty darn good, isn't it? Okay, am I missing something here as well? Let's go back a bit. Let's go back to this middle piece. Sandwich it in between two of those, not one. So it would have ended up with a 1x4. Where is it? 1x4 dark blue square. There we go. There we go. Then goes on top. Right. So yeah, needless to say, the interview went very well. And he stopped halfway through the interview and he said, "I'd be stupid not to give you a uniform, Sean." So I was like, "Cool." He goes, "Yep, it's going pretty good." I was like, "Wow, okay." I've heard this before where people are desperate, so it's like I'm not wanting to say calling him desperate or out like that, but you know, been there. So at the moment, this looks like some sort of Technicolor Dreamcoat thing that looks like maybe a mock for a Star Wars building or a door or something. It's got some steps there as well. Cool, dude. I wish you best of luck. Cheers, mate. I hopefully start training next week. With a bit of luck. With a little bit of luck. Because now I've I had to go for eye test today. And passed that. Got the paperwork. So now I've got to send that off. And I guess that's going to overhang there. Yeah. Send that off. And then that goes to DVLA, they process it, and it gets sent back to me. And then once it's sent back to me, it's go, go, go. And I'll be training in Stockton. And I never ever thought that I would be bus driving again. Never. Was it? I've uploaded a video on this channel. Okay. They are quite cool. All right. I don't think I'm subscribed to you, Biohazard. I don't think so. I might be wrong. I mean, you kind of lose the plot with who you subscribe to and who you're not once you've been around a bit. Yeah, and you got like 70 people that you've subscribed to, about 70 people or something. So, all right, that goes there. I have to say, Hailstorm was. Oh, that's right. You went to go and see Hailstorm, and me and Chris went to the Gothic festival weekend, and it was a blast, mate. We had such a good time. It was a good laugh, and a few beers were drunk, but not the stupid amount of beers. Okay, we made a massive flag there, or it's going to be a door. I'm glad you enjoyed Hailstorm, though. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do like Hailstorm. They're a really fun group. Pirate drinking songs. Excellent. What is there more that you could ask for? Did you have a few beers while you were out there, Dark? I almost called you Mark there. Mark the Dark. Mark the Dark went for a walk. It was a bit of a lark because he was in the park and he couldn't see because it was dark. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea, Biohazard, is to remove subscriptions of people you don't actually watch. Or, I mean, if there's friends that you support and stuff like that, keep those on because that helps them out no end, doesn't it? Right, that's the back of the camera on. And it has a kind of modular connection. So it's got the tile there to stop it from curving in, so it lifts it up about the same level as this stud, and all that's holding this back door on is that stud, so it's easy to open. And I'm thinking this is going to be the handle to open it, I think. So now we got kind of the idea of the thickness of the camera, and then we're going to put some cheese wedges on the back here just to smooth this out. Okay. Come on, cheese wedge. Do you there you go. Okay. That's not on properly. Why is it not lining up? Oh, I see, because it's on a slightly lifted plate. Okay, fair enough. Right to her. And some cheese wedges on the other side. Yeah, it's a retro camera, Simon. Yeah, it's a retro. You know, like the old. I mean, the really old 35mm camera that you would wreck. That you would put the little tube in and you'd stretch the film across and then wind it in, kind of thing. It's that kind of camera. So yeah, they were pretty thin cameras. They were pretty much point and click as well, weren't they? Right, so that's going to go, I think, like that. Smile. And then we're going to put the corner plates on. Okay. Be nice if this wasn't all studded and it was actually tiled. So I might find some tiles just to tile it off, just to give it a bit of a smoother edge. So what I like about Lego sets is that while you're building it and you feel that there's some improvements that you could do to it and stuff, that's when people like mock designers come in and stuff like that. They should do tiles like that. I think they should do a tile as a shape like that. That would be quite cool. I think that would be quite popular as well. 35mm cameras are twice the size as I still have one. It depends on how, what kind of camera. I mean, these are like a bit like a point and click camera, isn't it? Ah, have you just noticed who Chris is then, Matt? Nah, I had a couple of beers when I got back from the gig, though. Okay. The band were drunk by the end of the performance, also picked up a signed CD while I was there. Yeah, nice one, dude. I did exactly the same thing. We went to go and see a friend's band called Last July. And I'm a big fan of them anyway. I love Last July. They're a very, very cool band. Very lovely people. And, some of them I've known for quite a while, and some of them are fairly newer friends type thing. And I got them to sign my CD as well. I bought, technically I bought 2 CDs, but DeVay, mate of mine, he said, "That's all right, Sean. Just pay for one." And oh man, I just put those on without looking at what I was supposed to do, and I was supposed to plate it first. So yeah, they signed it for me. So it was like, cool. So I got 2 Last July CDs signed. Oh, you know who he is, right? Okay. I didn't have a Scooby-Doo who he was when he came in, Matt. He came in... When did you come in, Dark? You came in like... What was it? Last week or was it earlier this week? I can't remember. And it took me a while to click. And then when it's like, Sin, and I'm like, right, okay. So only a couple of people call me Sin, and that's because of the gaming name. So it's a gamer. And then I was like, Chris. And he's like, it's Dark, mate. And I'm like, okay, yes, I got you. All right. And I almost teared up when he came in. I was like, oh my God, dude, this is so cool. Because I missed him. Friday last week. Okay, gotcha. We had Sharky in the other day. He popped in again. So he's getting a bit more frequent now, which is cool. You never know, he might actually pop in a little bit. Put that top back on there. Right, then we're putting cheese wedges on the sides. I mean, for a £10 Lego set, that's how much I picked it up for. It's actually like 14. No, it's actually 24, isn't it? I got 50% off it, so I got like £10. Got it for about £10. It's not a bad little set for that amount of money, I don't think. Now then, what we got? We did that. So curved bricks. Oh, nice, cool. Hey, what's up, Mr. Belch? How you doing? Good, sir. Hi, Sean. How are you? Can't talk for long because I'm about to take part in a FIFA competition, but all is good my end. What are you building? We're building a retro camera, my friend. We're building the retro camera. Just cut long story short then, Belch went for driving assessment and theory test, and actually it was questionnaire plus interview plus medical for driving a bus, and I passed. So I start training very, very soon. So yeah, I'm going to be a bus driver once again, but in the UK. So hopefully it's going to be a lot different than the US, because the US was not overly friendly towards bus drivers. So yeah, there you go. Matt's recovering from a house fire. His house didn't catch fire, the next door did. So they're slightly water damaged and smoke damaged, which is pretty sucky. And Dark's here. He's just joined. He's doing good. He's just come back from an Ailstorm gig, which, if people don't know what Ailstorm is pirate metal, which is really cool, actually. It's really, really cool. Hey, good luck on your competition. Is it on the computer, Belch, or is it something that? Because I mean, I know you're a football player and stuff like that, and physical education coach and stuff like that as well. So, is it a video game? Is it a video game? Hello, Belch. It's Sean today. It's seen today. Is it? Oh, I know what you mean, Dark. I know what you mean. It's been so long that you miss the group, don't you? You really do. As I was saying to you, the last time you came, the last time you came in, I was making like a chat group on PlayStation, just seeing if I could get somebody pop in and have a chat and stuff like that, but no one did. I was like, boo-hoo. What bus? City bus in Darlington, mate. So normal bus. I'm guessing we're getting double deckers at some point as well, but from the gist of it, just normal bus at the moment. But we shall see. I mean, I've driven bendy buses in the States, and normal buses in the States. So yeah. All right, you gotta go. Right. Good luck, Belch. Good luck. Yeah, it's on PS5. Right. Good luck, Belch. Football. Yeah, that's right, isn't it, Dark? I mean, Matt seems to be okay for the most part. He seems to be quite himself. So, yeah, the first thing I asked him was like, "Oh my gosh, dude," and then I was a bit more relieved when it was next door and not theirs. But still, they got pummeled with it, which sucks. Ooh, there's a window there. Hang on a sec. Where are you? There you are. That's my viewfinder. Ooh, got a viewfinder. I want one of these. All right, we're starting to get something. It's starting to look pretty cool. Oh, you're welcome, Matt. We're always here for each other, aren't we? You know the score. We should get one of those together. Yep. Yeah. Just like old times. And I wouldn't know what to play. I don't have PS Plus at the moment, so I can't do anything online. Boo hoo. Ah, right. Okay. What's this? So, I don't think that's actually going to do anything, though, is it? I don't think that's actually going to do anything. Oh, I see. It's all right. It's going to be the winder, right? So it's just going to sit in there. Okay. So we got this rubber brick, which is kind of cool. It's very, very bendy, and that's just going to go right in there because the winder is going to kind of have that flexibility and flick, swish and flick. All right, so we're going to cover that over with a Technic plate so that holds that in place like that. Okay, and then we're going to cover that over with a circular toile just to give it a bit more thing, like that. That's the scientific word for it, by the way, is the thing. And we got that, and then we got another Technic plate. Interesting. And then we got we got two grey plates over there, like that. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. It's actually starting to look like a camera behind as well, which is kind of cool. Yes, that's right. Yeah, you totally did surprise me on Friday, Dark. You really did. I mean, I was almost in tears. I was like, oh my god! I was like, really? This is so cool. So yes, it was a massive surprise. Let's put that in there. Well, you know what would make the group complete is if Sharky came in now. Then you're looking at almost a full group, isn't it? That was good grammar, by the way, isn't it? Curved plate, tile, just to finish off the edges. Curved tile, lovely, and then another one of those. Do flips. That's kind of the real wheels for winding the film on, and then we've got tile with 2 studs on each side. Right, okay, okay, like that. And then we've got a 2x3 in there. Not much pieces left over. Do you know what started the fire, Matt? That's a good question, actually. It's the photos you can't get back that hurts too, yeah. I'm tearing up, so let's talk about prawn cocktail Pringles or something. Absolutely, Matt, yeah. Why not? Prawn cocktail Pringles. Was it really close to my 30th platinum with Lego Star Wars? Oh, yeah. How are you enjoying that game, Doc? I have it as well, and I haven't really played it that much. I like the fact that you can go all over the stories in it and stuff. There's so many planets to go and visit and stuff like that. Right, so that is going to go there, and then that, it's supposed to flick back. There you go. So it's you rolling the film on. I wonder if I can put that a bit further. Yeah, so you kind of do that, don't you? And not sure what that's all about. Oh, you sent Sharky a message? Sharky! Get your Sharky on. Is he online, is he? I think he's getting ready for his next competition, isn't he? Look at that. It's starting to come. It's starting to come together. Well, I don't think you can really take photo with it. No, just Lego. Yeah, that's right, Simon. Yeah, it's definitely not. Something's going on here. Something's going on there. There's something going on around here. It's starting to look the part, though, I have to say. Around here, something's going on around here. There's your winder. So you've got to drop that in there. And there's your winder. Oh, okay. Yeah, do the winder, and then it's. I remember. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. I mean, it would have been better if they had the black pin instead of the red pin, but hey, beggars cannot be choosers. Right, so now we need the other winding handle, because there's like winding handles all over the place. Everything that I'm building, I'm calling a winding handle for some reason. And that's going to go in there, and that's going to go in there. And then that goes in there. Oh, it does have a... It has a clicky. How does that work? That's cool. What is that? Usually I could tell what's going to... That door's not very good though. Usually I can tell what's going on when I'm building, but I can't figure that one out. What was it that did that? That's really cool. Because you go like that, don't you? And then... But this door is a little bit... It's a little bit not secure. But that is really cool. I like the whole feel of it is really cool. Right, now we got the flash hot shoe. Flash. Do do. Do 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 do. Flash Gordon is approaching. What do you mean, Flash Gordon is approaching? Open fire! There you go. That's the Flash hot shoe. Kill brains. It was a cigarette. Oh, Matt, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I'm just glad everyone's okay, mate. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great game, but it's also a massive grind at the same time. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not a trophy hunter anymore. Grind? What's one of those then? Hey, Sharky! The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. Hang a minute, we've got to go serious cam here, just for this. Hang a sec. Wait a second. I just noticed that... Oh, you can see it okay. It's a little bit darker than I had set it up first. Here we go. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town, boys are back in town. Ba-down, bow. It's Sharky, it's Matty, it's Darky and Cinny. With the camera, it's a Cinny camera. Yeah, alright, that's enough. Hey Sharky, how you doing, mate? Oh, you found an orange biscuit. Good as Jaffa cakes. Oh, nice. Do you know what I got today? I have, right, the most addictive biscuits ever. Next to Jaffa cakes, Maryland cookies. What is it? What is it about these? I think they put the same addictive thing, whatever it is, addictive component in this than what they do in cat food Whiskers. Well, I can't stop eating them. I really can't. I don't know why. Like mugging the lunch next. Oh, okay. Don't you need friends for that, Sharky? To say that you've been gaming with a friend. You need a friend for that, don't you? Yeah, it's Sean being funny. Or maybe not funny. I don't know. The boys are back in town. I'm good, Sharky. Just been telling everybody that I had a driving assessment, a medical, a literacy test, and an interview to be a bus driver in England. So yeah, I passed. This is an interesting way of building a lens, isn't it? getting that circular shape. This is not a bad. That is not a bad circle at all. That's actually pretty good. Then we go put these over the top. I wonder if the lens will screw on and off. You know, like the old cameras did. No, actually, I mean, unless you had a fancy dancy one back then. All right, more cookies. It was indeed a fixed lens. Okay. There you go. It's even got the gap between the body and the lens, so that's quite cool. My viewfinder's a little bit obstructed now, though. Yeah. Oh, it's almost like I'm shooting in widescreen now. The black windy thing would be above. Yeah, it is above the door. Yeah, above the door hinge. Yeah. Yeah, Max with the boys are back in town. Good, just finished gaming with a friend. How's everyone? You should try prawn cocktail Wotsits. Absolutely, give it a go. They are called ETI Sin Orange Jelly Biscuits. Okay. Where did you get them from, Matt? Was it like Aldi's, Lidl's, that kind of thing? In them, imaginary friends still count. That actually, yeah, that actually does count, Sharky. You're right. They are banging, Chris. I love them. Oh, they are right. Okay, I almost read that wrong. They are good. You love them. They're not banging, Chris. That would be so wrong on many different levels. Alright. That's the lens, and we're using wheel as the body, which is really, really clever. I mean, I said that right at the beginning. That's really clever, cool part usage right there. And that is going to go, it will, boom, look at that. That looks actually pretty cool. That looks pretty darn cool. Right, we're going to add a strap to it. We've still got quite a few bits left over, so I'm not quite sure what that's all about. It might be film reel, actually, because we've got a film reel that we can put in as well. I've got to open these right open. There we go. Right. So in here is a camera strap. Now then, it's made out of the same material as the capes, so it might be strong enough, but put that on there, and we're probably going to put something on top. Yeah, we are. Ah, what is this? It is. That is a new piece that I have not seen before. That's really cool. That's like a mini train wheel. And that is going to fit over the top and snap in place. Now, dare I do it, the cam is stuck to the strap. Cool beans. Cool beans. Smile. Let me just flick some switches and wind my winder and smile. Well, yeah, it looks alright. It looks alright. It looks alright. Dr. Pepper and candy floss. You tried those, mixing those together. It's hilarious. Sharky has 3 games on the go at the moment because he's a hero. Sharky, would you like to tell the audience what games you have on the go? So they are the best chips ever, these prawn cocktail whatsits then, Chris. Alright. Might have to give it a go. I'm a vegetarian, but that's okay. Prawn cocktail's fine. Because they're not made out of real cocktail grasses. So I'm good. I was actually thinking about that, Matt. Yep, he's the last person I'm telling. That's it, I'm done. I'm done. You actually told everybody who cares, so... You know, the next person who comes in and you tell doesn't really care at all. You watch it, it'll be DJ. And, pretty much rightly so, he won't care. But, okay. Right, if DJ comes in, then I guess we got the whole crew. Ugh. Yeah, you can see that them there cookies are gonna be gone before the end of the stream, boy, if you don't watch it. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dark. They are. And that is the problem with Maryland cookies. Right, there's stickers that usually go on here, but we're not going to put those in. We're going to keep our sticker sheets untouched. We can sell those. I don't need sticker sheets. I don't need your stinking sticker sheets. Alright, so it's a yellow cylinder, so it's exactly like the old 35mm and 110, the 110 films. So this might actually be a 110, huh? Remember the old 110 cylinders that you put in? I remember them. And then little black thing on top. I don't remember them being that small though, so this is probably scaled down somewhat. And then we put that on top, and that looks like kind of the old 110 cylinder film. No, actually 110 was a strip, wasn't it? This is a 35mm. It's definitely a scaled down 35mm. All right, so let's pop this open. Hope the door don't fall off. And then you just put the barrel in that side there. Hey! I got my camera loaded. Let me wind it on. Alright, everybody. Smile. Alright, that's good. Just go wind it on. Alright. Oh, damn. My film's all gone already. Then you go like, roll, 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 don't you? It's not bad. It's not bad. There's quite a lot of pieces left over, so I'm wondering if there's another film that you make. Yeah, there is. There is another film. Actually, yes, there is. Yep. So, it's got 2 films. I remember you. Do 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 do. Just gotta flatten those out a bit. Put another pillar in. Still get quite a few pieces left over, you know, because Lego does that. It does give you some spare, especially the smaller parts, because they go bounding off into the distance, and before you know it, you've lost a piece. Right, so can I remember how this went together? I think I can. I think I can. I'm not wearing hockey pants. Yeah, well, I'm not the one who's wearing hockey pants. I'm not wearing hockey pants. And that there. And that there. And there we go. And yeah, we got a few pieces left over. It's kind of cool. Just go and see if there's anything else. Negative impacting on the surface. So here we go, guys. A closer look at it. It looks pretty cool from the top. It has a little windy function for winding on your film when you're finished. It's got the move on thing, and it actually does, like, you know, that cog kind of feel where it goes click 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 click. So it does that. And this does the same thing. You can see it in the movement. It's kind of cool. And then this is just on a rubber connector, and it seems to have flipped over. So I think, no, you actually wind it that way, don't you? Because you're winding the film to the next one. Oh, it is that way. It is this way. So yeah, this needs to be over here a little bit more. So this is probably moved inside. It's got a little hot shoe, the old flash hot shoe there. Flash. Again, I haven't got a clue what this is, but if I remember rightly, cameras had this, and it probably was for the hand squeeze thing that you could put it on tripod and then thingy like that. And you've got a viewfinder there, but it's getting slightly obstructed by the lens, as you can see. But all in all, it actually looks like a retro camera. It really does. I would like to see these tiled so that it gives a smoother finish, which would be cool. And it did cover up a lot of tile areas on here. You could put probably a 2x2 tile there and maybe a tile across here, but I think that's probably added a little bit of texture to it. And the back here, because they weren't like a smooth back, were they? They were kind of like a rough stipple pattern back. So that actually kind of works on the back. And I suppose it does on the front as well, because it was similar on the front as well. But I think maybe tiled just to give it a nice clean finish. But this is genius, using this wheel, the old wheel hub here, for the or the wheel rim for the actual lens, which was that's really cool. All in all, I would give this probably a 7 out of 10. I would give this a 7 out of 10. It looks the part, and it could just do with a little bit of a clean up, but other than that, it looks the part and it looks really cool. It's got the functionality. You can open the door. You can get your film. You get a second film. You get stickers to put on the things to just. And I didn't put them on there because I knew they weren't going to serve any use, so I didn't bother with that. The door could be a lot stronger because that's easily come off. So the design on the door could be a different design, I would think. You know, maybe making a barrel in there and then this attached. I don't know, that kind of thing. But it's, yeah, that's my only gripe is the door, I think. Other than that, it looks really cool. And for 10 quid, which is what I got it for, but at the moment it's like in game, I think, for 14 quid. You get quite a few parts, quite a good few parts. You got a nice little model on the display shelf. It's definitely worth 10 quid. Definitely worth it. I'm eating a biscuit and I can't talk. No, I can't talk. Like spewing biscuit all over my desk now. Alright, so come on, love, smile for the camera. I can see that them cookies. Yeah, we did that one, didn't we? No, a shop that sells foreign foods. That's okay. That's kind of why I asked if it was oldie or something like that, Matt. Because they do that, don't they? The games I'm working on at the moment are that's right, Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Yep, Digimon World, Next Order, and Dragon Quest. I remember you said you were doing Dragon Quest and you were doing Tales of Symphonia. Didn't know it was Dragon's Quest 11. Well, try Dr. Pepper Candy Floss. Oh, you're not talking about Dr. Pepper and Candy Floss then, Chris. There's a Dr. Pepper flavoured Candy Floss. Wow. Yeah, Matt is going like, cheese. All of them are over 100-hour plats. Yeah, well, you know, Sharky, it's not like you're not used to long games like that. Forget about the 10-second or 1 minute platinums and stuff like that. I'm 4 trophies away from platinum Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, Sharky. Chris, what are the trophies, the 4 trophies that you need to get? Obviously, but one of them's the platinum, right? The other one's probably going to be get true Skywalker or Master Skywalker in every single level, that kind of thing. The other one's probably to find the collectible in every single level. What would the other one be? Finish the game on any level. Yeah, GG Dark. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Sharky. Come on, love, some more for the camera. All right, Simon. All right, cheese. Cheese. All right. Cool. Work it, baby. Chris is at work. Matt. Chris is at work. I must just missed him. Yeah. He was here, mate. He was. He might still be here, but he's definitely working. He's working night shift at uni yet. You did by 30 seconds. You know what, mate? Way to make Dark feel even worse that you just missed Chris for by 20 seconds. Have you guys seen the trailer for the Crow reboot? I haven't. Funny enough, I see that on IGN. Okay. And what was it like? It looks like Tree. They did a good job. It looks like Tree. It looks good, guys, but I'm really not sure about watching it. Well, watching it, yeah, anyway. I mean, let's face it, Brandon Lee did a really, really good Crow. And I think a lot of people hold it in high regard because it's where he lost his life as well. So, was it Crow or Crow 2 that he was killed in? I think it was Crow, wasn't it? He was actually shot. But no, I'm going to have to look that up now, Dark. Thanks very much for letting me know on that. Those 4 biscuits, was it? Oh, there's 3 now. There's only 3. I'm fat and I counted them. I can't lie. I can't laugh. I got that stupid. Ugh. I got I got that stupid thing where you get so much congestion and you laugh or you cough and that's it. You're in a coughing fit. It's awful. Cat's got it as well. Yeah, it almost killed me, Matt. Not got me. I mean, whew. But it's such an uncontrollable thing because it's a spasmy type thing, and then it makes your voice higher because you're now trying to open up the airwaves to let the air back in so that everything settles down. It's like running up the stairs a good few times and being out of breath. I'll tell you what, it's worse than COVID in some respects because it's such a respiratory problem. But it's a very common thing and it's called the 100-day cough. That's what people are calling it. Is the 100-day cough. But yes, that was very funny, Matt. That was very funny. It almost killed me. Do you think he can shove all four in the mouth? Oh, there's a challenge. Challenge on. I reckon he could do. I could do too. Yeah. I'll shove the other two in my mouth. Yeah, there you go, Matt. Well, you could probably do all four, couldn't you? Right. One in each side of the cheek, so that's two, and then two stacked in the middle. Yeah, he had one, so he's got three now. Yeah, so he's rub it in his face. Yeah, he only did the first film. Yeah, so that was he was shot at that thing at the meeting around the table, wasn't he? Where he stood on the table, and one of the guns was live. Bless you. Thank you very much, Matt. You sure you want them now with Sean's bogies on them? No, my biscuits don't have bogies on them. My tissue does. Do you want my tissue? I can mail out the tissue if anybody wants. Right, so fans have asked for all sorts of strange things from other famous people, like underwear and stuff. I can start sending out you tissue. I could do that. No problem. I just think it's going to tarnish Brandon Lee's legacy. No, I don't think so. I can see your point on that, Dark, and I can. That's kind of what I thought of immediately when you said you don't think you're ready to see it yet. I don't think it's ever going to get forgotten because the whole reason why it's highly regarded and remembered is because, first of all, the soundtracks is great, but it's where Brandon Lee died. So most films that have someone who's had, the actor or the star or something like that has passed away during filming gets more remembered than anything else. So unless the actual film name is cursed and the other person dies, then I can't see the Brandon Lee one being forgotten. If anybody's going to forget it, it'll probably be the newbies. It'll probably be the younger crowd because The Crow itself has a comic cult following, doesn't it? So it's more in the geek side of things and stuff like that. Now, however, if it's a much better version than Brandon Lee's The Crow, it might get a little bit, I wouldn't say tarnished, but forgotten and stuff. look at the Batman films. Michael Keaton was a very good Batman, but the film wasn't overly great. Why? Because Heath Ledger and Christian Bale were both a fantastic team in Dark Knight. That obviously Heath Ledger stole the show, and again, it's another person who died in the film. So a lot of people like The Dark Knight more than Michael Keaton's Batman. But you know what? I saw Michael Keaton's Batman in The Flash. I haven't seen The Flash yet. It looks good. And he's really done a good job. He just settled right back into that role and actually did it far better than he did the first time round, in my opinion. Although he was good in the original Batman film with Jack Nicholson. The other ones, I mean, Batman Returns was okay. It was okay. With Danny DeVito and that was okay. I like the snow and stuff like that. So it was cool seeing Gotham in the snow and stuff. But there was some pieces that you could forget. I mean, Catwoman was unforgettable. Halle Berry was brilliant. And no, not Halle Berry, sorry. Michelle Pfeiffer was brilliant. Halle Berry was the Catwoman in Catwoman, wasn't she? So yeah, God, here we go again. Michelle Pfeiffer was brilliant. So they had good cast of bad guys in there, and the story was good. And I prefer that over the first Michael Keaton Batman film, because the sceneries were much better. The story was a lot darker, and a little bit more sinister in that side. I thought the Jack Nicholson Joker was a little bit boring, and the story was very. And when you get to the Dark Knight series, it's a total different kettle of fish. But I think you have to look at it as well as the old James Bonds to Daniel Craig's James Bond. Daniel Craig's James Bond is a much more darker, real, believable, non-superhero kind of not invincible agent that could easily get shot and killed easily. And Daniel Craig brought that over so well, but that gives that film a different category of James Bond films as well, where he's got Sean Connery and Roger Moore putting a little bit more of a one-liner comic side of it on it, a comedy kind of side to it that Daniel Craig didn't. So I think it evolved a different line of fans, and I think what I'm hoping is that the new Crow would be exactly the same thing. So you've got two instead of one, but it's better than this one. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I look at the Batman films. My favourite series is the Dark Knight series, without a doubt. Oh, you got over that cold 3 weeks ago? Well done you, Chris. Well done you, dude. It's one of those things we just have not been able to shake. And Kat's had it for almost 9 weeks now? So you're just going to make do with some crisps now, are you? What crisps are you having then, Matt? Prawn cocktail? It is made for a newer generation. You're absolutely right, Matt, and that's what I was thinking. I remember Crow, as it was the last film me and brother saw together. You see, that's an actually pretty monumental statement right there, Simon, because I know what the relationship's like between you and your bro. So that's a memory to hold on to. If it's a good one and he's not sitting next to you punching the living daylights out of you, then yeah. Oh, hang a minute. Well, I'm getting a red card. What am I getting a red card for? That's not nice. Your generation won't forget it. No, of course they won't. No. Graphic novel was so good. The story was great. And the artwork is stunning. P.S. Didn't like The Flash that much. But Michael Keaton was good. Yeah, he looked absolutely fantastic. It almost was a Batman film. It was pretty cool. Hello, Jonathan. Good grief. So we got Jonathan in, we got Dark Destroyer in, we got Matty Matt in, and we've got Sharky in. So we've got all the gamers going on. Hello, John got new motor. Hello, John got new motor. How's life in the States going, Jonathan? Is it really? I cannot remember what my first R-rated film I saw in the cinema. Good? Awesome. How's the missus, mate? How's the missus? Do you know anything about The Crow, John? Yeah, I'm doing okay, mate. I went for a job interview plus medical and driving assessment, see if I can drive a bus over in the UK. So I passed. So I'll be training to be a bus driver soon over here. Because I was a bus driver over in the States, if you remember. And now I'm going to be a bus driver over there. Over here, even. I don't know where I am. Where am I? So we're just going to put the strap back in there, nice and safe. I hardly think I'm going to use it. So, building Lego, Jonathan, we just built the retro camera. It looks pretty cool. It does what it's supposed to do. Very, very cool. A nice little scale. You get a couple of reels of film as well that you pop inside. So, it's kind of cool. You got little winders, another winder, open the door, and there's your film. So yeah, that's what we built so far. We're going to do camcorder next. First 15 rated was Terminator 2. Ah, okay. I think my first R-rated film was probably Pete's Dragon, followed by The Wombles. And my first 15 was probably Treasure Island, Christian Bale. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I didn't see Alien on the cinema. I did see Jason. Is it Jason in Manhattan or something like that? It was a Friday the 13th film, and yeah, I think I saw that in the cinema. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, we had that club pass thing. Me and Aid had that pass thing that we watched all the films that we could watch, and it was that Friday the 13th film that we hadn't, and well, you know, we went in there to go and watch it with a bit of an open mind, and is Henry still around? He is, but he's not actually on the YouTube. He's in my Discord. I gave you an invite, by the way, to the Discord, Matt. So he is in there, and so is Una as well. Una is in there, and so is Belch. Belch is in there. DJ's in there. Chris is in there. So yeah, there's quite a few of them in Sharky's in there as well, ain't you, Sharky? Who else is in there? I think that's it. Jason Takes Manhattan, the 8th Friday for... Yeah, that's probably what it is, Dark, that I saw in the cinema. And it was I was 10. Oh, look at you go, Matt. Look at you go, dude. Aging like a beauty right there. Ooh. See, I do have some live Lego. It does like to jump around. Get out your seat and jump around. There we go. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump. I joined it, but I didn't really want to do... I don't really want to do Discord. Oh, but you don't have to join it then, Matt. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to force you. But, yeah. It's alright, mate. It's alright. So what are you up to now, Jonathan? My dude. What are you up to? Have you got any interesting news? Oh, you are you, Dark? I didn't realise you were as well. I must have been ages ago, and you just haven't been there. It's called Jaffa Cake Land, right? You're 40 now. I'm old. It's all right. I'm done with that. 48 this year. Do you know what? I'm 53, so I'm 54 this year. 54? How on earth can I be 54? I'll tell you what, it doesn't really bring it home that I'm 54 until you actually realise that your kids, your eldest one's 30, just turned 30 a couple of days ago, and the youngest one's 23? And I'm 54. 54? It's not fair. It really isn't fair. You know, I was thinking like when my mum, when she got to 60 and she's talking about her bus pass, I'm like, well, I've got a way to go yet. Where did that go? Where did the time go? I mean, it just like flew by, and before you know it, you're old. Or you've done something so bad to your body that you feel old. So, yeah. Like most of us actually have either done some sort of injury to our body that it kind of incapacitates you with mostly walking or something like that, isn't it? Although my brain's incapacitated as well. Yeah, I think Simon's probably the youngest one out of a lot. Actually, no, Dark's probably the youngest. Or is Sharky? No, Sharky's the youngest one, isn't he? Sharky is the youngest one. Pardon me. Alright, take that off. Oh, the first movie I watched in a cinema was Casper, the Friendly Ghost. Look at you go, Matt. I think my first actual film that I watched was Pete's Dragon in the cinema. Disney's Pete's Dragon, the old school. Or was it Aristocats? Was Pete's Dragon out first, or was it Aristocats? Because I saw that at cinema as well. Because my gran, bless her, she used to love taking me to the cinema to go and see Disney films. I think she liked it. You know, I liked it. I appreciated it. But I think she wanted to go and see it. It's like, oh, can I take Sean? It's like, yeah, cool. But it was always me. Always me. But Chris was always in hospital though, bless him, when he was younger. He was not a well chappy. We lost him a few times. But he came right back to us. Break it, break it, break it, break it. Oh, Star Wars. Yeah, no, actually, that would make sense. Yeah, yes, I'm Chris. Star Wars. I was 7 years old. Yep. Was it 1975? Actually, it was 1975 that it came out. Was it? It was 1975 that Star Wars came out. I got everything wrong there. And yeah, we went to go and see that. So that could possibly be my very first film that I ever watched. Pete's Dragon is one of my favorite childhood movies. Ah. It was ahead of its time. It really was, wasn't it? All that animation and stuff. Kind of had that bed knobs and broomsticks feel. Came out in 77, right? I thought it was, so I was 7 years old, yeah. Well, it came out in certain places at a different time. I think there was a year difference between the two. Something like that. Couldn't believe that Return of the Jedi was 84. Wow. There's a long distance between the films, isn't it? It really is. I was watching Bad Batch. Have you guys seen Bad Batch yet? It's an animated clone series. A bunch of clones that didn't take well to Order 66, and so they become the Bad Batch. Because they are the Bad Batch of clones. You disobeyed a direct order. 77, I was 1. Well, I got claim to fame on you then, Simon, that I was able to see the first release of Star Wars in the UK. It was in a place called St Ives that we saw it. Yeah, I'm glad Chris made it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, when he was really poorly, I used to save up these chocolate bars, you know, like penguins and stuff like that, from my packed lunch at school, and I'd have them in a plastic bag because I wouldn't eat them all the time. So I'd have a plastic bag full of them if I wanted to eat something. And I gave the entire collection over to Chris. I gave it to Mum and said, you know, if Chris can eat it, or if he feels, when he feels better, I would like to share my chocolates with him. And yeah, he felt well enough to eat the whole lot. So I remember the day that I was told that there was nothing left, and I was like, oh. But you know, I never regret handing that over to Mum and saying, you know, because I really wanted Chris to come back, and so it was my temptation of dangling a carrot in front of a donkey type thing. I like that expression. To see if he would come back to us and stuff. And yeah, he did, which was yay. Although I was so young, I don't remember. I don't actually remember how I felt about it. I was worried about him, but really I didn't know what was going on. They weren't going to tell me what was going on, but he'd like passed away twice with a temperature of like 104, 105 type thing. He had a raging temperature. He had a heart murmur. Yeah, his heart stopped like twice or something like that. It was, yeah. So, but you know what? He came back, and he came back good. He came back good, and it was, you know, every time he would get ill in his younger years, it was something you took seriously, and you know, you'd always be a little bit more on tenterhooks with Chris being ill than me being ill. It's at least sure, and it's right. Execute Order 66. But yeah. And then he kind of, I think he kind of grew out of the heart murmur side of things and the higher temperatures and stuff like that when he got older. So he's not so bad now. Oh man, Simon, that's a good one. Fox and the Hound, that was a good one. I remember that. Matt, you don't have it. Oh yeah, you do have a bus pass, don't you? Is it for disability? What am I saying? You would have a disability bus pass. Yeah, I forget how much older that you are, Dark. When you know, when we're talking to you in the games and stuff like that, you don't sound the age. I don't think a lot of us do. And yeah, I forgot that you. I forgot you got old as well, or you aged. So it's like, yeah, everybody that we know in the tight circle of friends of circles is about 40 or 50 years old. Then I come onto YouTube, start building Lego, and I got like viewers of 12 years old, 14-year-old, 16-year-old. I got a couple of people in their 40s, but other than that, until you guys came along, it bumped the age group right up. Thanks. A dragon. I swear I saw a dragon. Yeah, he was invisible, wasn't he? He turned invisible, Pete's dragon. What was the dragon's name? Oh gosh. I say Grigor or something like that, but that's wrong. Not yet. I haven't watched the dude. Where have you been? What rock? Obi-Wan series is pretty good. Have you seen Andor? Which is canon to the movies. Yeah. If you should watch Andor as well. Andor was a very slow TV series, but a big build up to Rogue One, basically. Because Cassian Andor is the guy who, obviously, spoilers. Cassian Andor is in Rogue One, and he's alive. So you know that he lives in Andor, because it's Cassian Andor. Because he dies on the planet with Jaina Erso in Rogue One. So, but it's actually quite a good, deep, drama-y type series. So Andor is definitely one to watch as well. The Ahsoka series, if you haven't seen that, Dark, is good as well. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think my favourite TV shows, Star Wars-wise, so far has been Series 2 of Mandalorian. Was very good. Ahsoka was pretty good. Obi-Wan was all right. I think, I mean, right at the end, Obi-Wan's damn good. But it's a slow build up to it. Do you know what I mean? It's a whole constant chase type thing. I won't spoil it because it is the whole choreography, the whole confrontation or anything like that right at the end is just very, very good. They both did a really good job. Um. Uh. Oh, Chris, I got Amazon back. Oh, I didn't know you lost Amazon. And now you have a house fire and you probably lost it again. Oh, okay, mate. When did you get it back? Yeah, it's last month, but forgot to tell you. Just thought about it. Look at that. That's cool, Matt. Yeah. Elliot. Elliot. That's right. It was Elliot. Well done, Simon. Well done. Elliot, yes. Yeah, for the disability. Yeah, that's what I thought, Matt. That's what I thought. He's like, I got a bus pass, but I'm not 60. No, I really got to sit down and catch up with Star Wars. Yeah, there's a lot going on, Dark. And if you're into the animated series as well, like the Clone Wars and stuff like that, Bad Batch is really good to watch as well. There's another couple as well. Can't remember what they are. Rebels. Kind of ties in with Bad Batch. Rebels is good. I saw that. Ahsoka ties in with Rebels as well. So there's going to be some sort of timeline to watch it in if you want to watch it in some sort of timeline. There is a pretty complicated timeline. I'm going to say that those are before Star Wars, Empire, Return of the Jedi, that kind of thing. I think they're in between Phantom Menace, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, they're kind of in between those, the prequels. So, yeah. But, yeah, have a look at it. They're quite good. And the TV series, like the animated ones, are about 20-odd minutes. So, yeah, it's not going to take a whole chunk of your day. If you've got some, you're waiting for a bus or something like that, then download one and watch it while you're waiting for a bus, that kind of thing. You watched The Mandalorian first season, but someone spoiled the second season for me. Boo! It's well worth watching the second season, though, because it's really good. It's really well done. I thought the third season was a waste, in my opinion. It was rushed. You could feel the difference between season 2 and season 3 without a doubt, and season 2 was stonkingly good. Yeah, just watch it. Yeah, absolutely, Simon. Yeah, good advice right there. Book of Boba Fett was a little bit lame because, in my opinion, they did dumb down the character Boba Fett. They did dumb him down. I mean, you didn't really know or feel that he gave some sort of care or consideration towards a community, but apparently he did. This is my town. These are my people. Blah blah blah. That kind of thing. So, but I thought Cad Bane in the Book of Boba Fett was brilliant. He was so well done, and the whole persona of Cad Bane was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The story of his armor, getting his armor back, is kind of true to the books, so they stuck to that. But I didn't feel that we were watching the same badass bounty hunter Boba Fett that we saw in Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. I felt that we watched an old man that was Boba Fett, or maybe wasn't even Boba Fett. No, I feel like I watched a Boba Fett that gave up, being the notoriously well-known scary bounty hunter that he was. I think they just wrote him wrong. They really wrote him wrong, in my opinion. I mean, you probably got a Jango Fett instead, which is not surprising because it's the same guy who played Jango Fett. So probably couldn't get into the Jeremy Bulloch character of Boba Fett. Streamlabs! Oh, Chris, you've been Oh, you've been naughty by Streamlabs moderator. That actually works. I didn't know that. So we're using Streamlabs now to see how it works and stuff like that. And that's the first thing I've seen Streamlabs do. So that works as a moderator. Basically, it just stopped you putting up links, so you don't get spammed with really bad stuff and stuff like that. But you got a link to send out. That put it on the Discord, mate, and we'll check it out. Oh, is it? I love sci-fi, but I don't like Star Wars. Any of them? Yeah, well, I mean, that's my bad. Streamlabs. There you go. You watch out. Don't let Streamlabs ban you. That would be bad because I'd have to eat a cookie then. Actually, I'd have to eat the cookie to keep the Streamlabs away, right? So here we go. This is for you, Dark. This is sacrifice, right? You don't know how hard this is to sacrifice my cookie to stop you from being banned by Streamlabs. Really difficult. So yeah, TV series is Dark. Definitely worth having a look at. So Matt, are you a bit of a Star Trek fan more than sorry, didn't mean to delete the message. I was trying to approve it. But Matt's right. No, it's Dark. Delete. Oh, Tales of the Jedi. Oh man, forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, just watch it. I love sci-fi, but yep, don't know Star Wars. He put X-Men 97. What was it about X-Men 97? Oh, right. Okay, the new X-Men cartoon. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. All right, you guys want to stay on for another hour? I want to take a quick 10-minute break, grab a cup of tea, and we can go for another hour and do the camcorder build if you want, and you can stick around if you guys are up for it. If you're not, and you guys want to knock off, then we can knock off as well, and we can do the camcorder build tomorrow. I am going to do build videos on these, so check those out as well. By the way, guys, I don't know. I mean, I guess I do. It's you guys that are doing it. Is that the channel is exploding in a way that it's got a really good pace going, and I'm very appreciative of everything that you guys are doing for it and checking it out and liking it, commenting on it. I'm getting so many comments now, which is really, really good. I'm keeping up with it so far, so it's not a problem. There's a lot of people that are watching it but not hitting the like button. I've noticed that. So if you guys do watch a video, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the like and drop a comment as well saying, hey, yeah, Sid or Sean, this was cool, and I like this, or this was a pile of rubbish. Why did you make this? You should give up and give up life, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But the support the channel's got, we've got 2 awards this month for comments and views. I think it's views. The next award that's coming up is how many videos I put out, but that's not really such an award. Just saying that, yay, put out 300 videos. It's like, wow. Oh, Babylon 5, yeah. Yeah, I do like a bit of Star Trek. Love a bit of Star Trek, mate. I haven't seen I haven't seen Discovery, and I haven't seen, what is it, Beyond, Star Trek Beyond, or something like that. I haven't seen any of those. I've seen clips on YouTube between watching other people's stuff and stuff like that, and the adverts and stuff, and it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. I was going to give Picard a go, but yeah, at the moment I'm bad batching and just watching some films on Netflix. Last film I watched on Netflix was called Black and Blue. It's a cop thing, and she's like an ex-marine that comes back home. She joins the police force and stuff, and all her friends don't know her or alienate her because she's not the ghetto girl she was and stuff like that. And now she's popo and stuff, but it all changes around for her and stuff like that as you go along in the story. It wasn't bad, actually. It wasn't bad at all. I felt that way on Twitch. I know you know, though. Yeah. Strange New Worlds, that's the one. Strange New Worlds, that's the one, Simon. Yeah. Discovery and Strange New Worlds. It's supposed to be really, really good. So you guys sticking around for another hour, or should we call it time of death? I think that answers it. There's no one there. Oh, they're that. Are they going to go and get a cup of tea? Because it's like, Sean's going to go and get a cup of tea. But that's how we'll do a build video on this. I've got this lot to sort out as well, and document and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not into. Be fair, you're nodding. Yeah. Well, that's what my streams do to people, though, Matt. It's like, oh, Sean, I love your streams. They send me, they help me sleep. But I do have insomnia. Right, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, all right, guys, we'll call it. Quits today, and I'll probably do the other two builds tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to be a bit on a bit earlier. Hopefully, get my grammar sorted as well. But I'm going to be mass. I put a video out. Hopefully, got a video that I can put out tomorrow. I haven't got one ready yet, so I'm going to have to do a video tomorrow. Get that up so it's ready to go out at 12:15. Most of my videos come out at 12:15 in midday, and then I'm going to batch record loads of other videos, because if I do get this job, there's going to be a lot of training, a lot of time, and I'm not going to have a lot of time to make videos, which is one reason why I gone live today, to make up for that little bit of lost time. And fingers crossed, I shall be on later on tomorrow night, with building the camcorder. Yeah, I'm on Disney Plus now. And what series do I start with? All Star Wars wise. Oh, man. Ooh. Well, Ahsoka was. Ooh. Yeah, but don't forget, Simon, Mando, I think, was after Rebels and Ahsoka. If you go, are you going to be watching the animated series as well, Dark? I know that Rebels and then Ahsoka follows, and Mando's like in the same time as Ahsoka. Yeah, if you're going to do the animated series, it's going to be, I would say, what, Rebels. Then it would be Bad Batch, Ahsoka, or it'd be probably Bad Batch first, then Rebels, then Ahsoka, uh, and then Mando, and wait, yeah, because Ahsoka's during Anakin, so Obi-Wan would be with Ahsoka as well. So Obi-Wan probably follow after Ahsoka. Book of Boba Fett's way after. Book of Boba Fett is after after Return of the Jedi. And then yeah, Ahsoka is in Mando. Yeah, that's why I was thinking that Mando probably follows, and then after Mando, it's Book of Boba Fett, isn't it? Because Mando is in Book of Boba Fett, so Mando is slightly, little bit before Return of the Jedi and just after Return of the Jedi. Kind of takes place in between, doesn't it? It's probably, do you know what, Darky? Probably better off trying to find a timeline on the internet than us telling you, because there's probably some difference of opinions, and I'm not really in the loop on it anymore. So there's got to be some geek out there that's made a full timeline, because we did that with Star Trek. Me and Kat we looked at the TV shows, the films, and everything like that, and we got like there must be a timeline. And right at the time, Enterprise was out. You know, the one with the very first Enterprise before they joined the Federation of Planets and stuff like that. So that was the first one. And then you got like one of the films and stuff like that, and then TV show, that kind of thing. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually, Simon. Mando 1 and 2, then Book of Boba Fett, and then Mando 3, then Ahsoka. That sounds about right. And then Obi-Wan after. Because it's Anakin and Obi-Wan, and Anakin's in Ahsoka. And don't think he's in Book of Boba Fett. So no, that's wrong, Simon. Because Book of Boba Fett happens after Return of the Jedi. That's wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Dark, if it's messy. Seriously, it's like, because there are a lot of crossovers. It's like Next Generation, DS9, and Voyager crossed over, and we managed to get a really good timeline. And we were flicking between the two, or three, or four, and then a film, and then it would go back into Next Generation, then it would go back into DS9, that kind of thing. And they'd all tie in somehow if you got the timeline right, which was fantastic. It was a really, really cool timeline to watch. But yeah, I mean, the one on Disney Plus I wouldn't go with. I would search online like a wiki and see if there is a timeline. For just Disney TV, Star Wars, yeah, yeah. This is true, Simon. This is true. Yeah. But I can tell you, Book of Boba Fett happens after Return of the Jedi. That I can tell you. And Obi-Wan is after Revenge of the Sith. And Ahsoka is, I'm going to say Ahsoka is round about the same time as Obi-Wan. It's, yeah, because it's after Revenge of the Sith as well. So those actually run pretty much parallel to each other. Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, they run pretty much parallel to each other. Yeah, all the Mando stuff is after Return of the Jedi. So yeah, you don't want Mando. You don't want Mando first. Yeah, M1 Starfighter was Book of Boba Fett, but Book of Boba Fett didn't start until after Return of the Jedi, mate. And Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, Andor, all those happened way before there. No, Ahsoka. There's a particular part in the story where they meet up with the rebels, isn't there? And that is during the Clone Wars. Yeah, as Leia Small, yes, she is. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That Obi-Wan and Ahsoka kind of run together because Ahsoka happens. So Anakin's Vader. They know that, and they meet up with the rebels because that's how it starts. Um, and it's all about Ezra. Ezra's grown up, and so I think it's on the same lines as Obi Wan, because Obi Wan you got Leia's a little girl, um, but Anakin's still Vader. Yeah, Anakin's Vader because Obi Wan starts with him being with Luke and that lot, watching Luke and stuff when he's a young kid. So that happens after Revenge of the Sith, and Andor is before that because Andor is a build up for Rogue One, which is a build up for A New Hope. You got episode one and two, and then it's Clone Wars. That makes sense. Yeah, because Clone episode two is Clone Wars as well, and then you got the Clone Wars series, and then during the Clone Wars, the Order 66 happened, and the Bad Batch were the group of guys that the Order 66 didn't work for some reason. They'd malfunctioned, um, and it didn't work. So that carries on from there. But then you've also got Rebels, Star Wars Rebels as well, which they are working for a particular person, and then Ahsoka's in it as well. Then Ahsoka carries on from that because they're looking for Ezra a little bit grown up further on down the line. And during that time, Revenge of the Sith is finished, done with. Leia's given birth. So now he's given these kids have all gone different ways. Leia's about 5 or something, 4 in Obi-Wan. So it happened like 4 years down the line from it. So I'm going to say that's the next one with Ahsoka. And then the next one would be Andor. Then it would be Rogue One. And then it would be then it would be A New Hope. Then it would be Empire Strikes Back. And then you've got I'm gonna say Return of the Jedi, and then you've got Mando, because Mando is in Book of Boba Fett, and he's pretty much finished his first season, I think, when it crosses over into Book of Boba Fett. Because Book of Boba Fett opens with Mando walking through some building or something like that, and that got me excited. And Book of Boba Fett is all about him, how he survived the Sarlacc pit, and that is obviously after Return of the Jedi. Rebels is just before Star Wars, right? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because it's around about the Clone Wars era, isn't it? So that makes sense. Lyra's about 11 or 12 in Obi-Wan. No, she ain't. She can't be that old. I thought she would be about 6. Not 11 or 12. That's too old. That doesn't make any sense. She can't be 11 or 12. After episode 3, it's Bad Batch. See, that's what I kind of thought it was, because episode 3, you got, what is it, Revenge of the Sith, and you will have Bad Batch, Clone Wars, because Bad Batch kind of happens with Clone Wars, the animated series, as well as episode 2. So that makes sense, Dark. That makes sense. So the most recent one, including TV series, would be Mando and Book of Boba Fett. But I would say Mando would be the last one because of Series 3. Because, like I say, Mando and Book of Boba Fett cross over at the end of Series 1. Oh, Solo! Gosh, I forgot about that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's 10 years old. Googled it. Right, okay, so 11 or 12. That wasn't too far away off then, Simon. So 10. But is that saying the actress that played Leia is 10 years old? Or is that saying that the character Leia was supposed to be 10 years old? I always thought she was a bit 6 years old, something like that, a bit younger. Forgot about Solo. Oh, still no. There you go. You seem to have got your timeline sorted out, Dark. So are you going to go right from the beginning? Character. Okay. Oh, I thought she was much younger. I know she was cheeky. She were a little bit cheeky, like. All right. Well, I'm going to tie it up here. It is 10 past 11, so I'm going to go and find the inside of my see what my inside of my eyelids are like. Been up early because we had an early start because we had to drive all the way to Ashington, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away, above Newcastle. And I will see you guys tomorrow because yeah, I'm going to do the camcorder tomorrow, and I'm also going to batch a whole load of videos as well. Yeah, but I don't really want to watch episodes 7, 8, and 9. If you're going to do it right, mate. If you're going to do it right. But that, I'm back. Oh, Belch, we're just about to leave, mate. How did you do? How was the football? We lost. Yay! Guess who's back? Back again. I'm gonna go get myself a cup of hot chocolate, I think, and I'm gonna lay in bed and just slowly drift off and get an early start tomorrow so that I can batch a load of videos and get some content out for you guys tomorrow, because I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Did good, mate. Won as a team. Team effort. Solid. Nice, mate. When you next live tomorrow, mate? We better be live tomorrow. Around about the same time, maybe a little bit earlier. About 6, 7 o'clock. Something like that. So yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow because we're going to do the video cam tomorrow. We did the actual retro camera today, and it looked pretty darn good. So I'll probably see you tomorrow, Belch. I'm glad everything went okay with the streaming software. It seems to be doing pretty good. It doesn't tell me the strength of the stream though, but it does have the chat in the streaming software. Yay! So I don't have to have YouTube running and the streaming software. I just need the streaming software. It's all cool. Okay. I'm off, guys. Have a great night, and thanks for the advice with Star Wars. Speak soon. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Duck. I'll catch you later, mate. Catch you all later, guys. Peace. Peace. And again, thank you so much for the support, guys. Thank you. It's just like on a sprint now. If I can keep that momentum going, that would be so cool. I mean, we might, you never know, we might get some new people in the channel. Whoa.